Fit a line to data. To introduce this picture, this is a picture that Ms. Nerrill actually took, although I was there. These are two of the horses that were out at Magic Moments Riding Therapy. Magic Moments was a really cool organization that recently had to close, but they would help children and adults with disabilities to overcome some of those disabilities through horseback riding. Fitting a line to data. A scatter plot is a graph of points that shows a relationship between paired data if there's a relationship that exists. We have several different types of correlations. Firstly, a positive correlation. Y increases as X increases. So, for example, something that has a positive correlation. As the number of missing assignments increases, the number of minutes that I spend grading missing work increases as well. So as one thing goes up, the other thing goes up. Another thing that has a positive correlation would be talking and blood pressure. As the amount of students that are chatting in class increases, my blood pressure increases as well. Negative correlations. For negative correlations, Y tends to decrease when X increases. So as something goes down, something else goes up. For example, let's go back to talking. The amount of students talking in class and my level of patience. As the number of students talking increases, my level of patience decreases. Some things have relatively no correlation, so they really don't have any sort of relationship. For example, the number of freckles you have on your feet and the number of hours you spend studying for a test. There's no real relationship between those two things. When data shows a positive or a negative correlation, you can model this trend using a line of best fit. We have several steps to create a line of best fit. First, you need to create your scatter plot using the ordered pairs. If you have either a positive correlation or a negative correlation, draw a line that fits the data with about half the points above and about half the points below. Then, write your equation for your line of best fit. On the next page, let's describe and correct the error in fitting the line to the data on a scatter plot. For this, we really only have 2 points above. We've got 2 points above and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points below. It does match the actual pattern in the data. It is increasing from left to right. So if we can bring this down some now, see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 below, and there's kind of 1 point that's on the line. So that pretty much splits the data and goes in the same pattern as the data. It goes in the same direction. Which equation best models the data in the scatter plot? We've got y equals negative x minus 6, y equals x minus 6, y equals negative x plus 8, and y equals x plus 8. Well, first of all, we have a negative correlation, so our data is decreasing from left to right. A decrease in data means that we are going to have a negative slope. So therefore, I can go ahead and get rid of answer choices B and D. Now my options are A with a negative slope, and then C with a negative slope as well. So I'm either starting with a y-intercept of negative 6 or a y-intercept of positive 8. A y-intercept of negative 8 will be somewhere down here towards the bottom, so our best bet is going to be to have the equation y equals negative x plus 8. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and go down 1 over 1 each time. So our equation is our graph, is going to look something like this. You can see about half the data is above and about half the data is below. For homework, you are going to create your own scatter plot and draw a line of best fit. Identify the type of correlation shown, positive or negative, and write an equation to represent the line. I would recommend either doing this on your iPad or using a sheet of graph paper to make it easier. It is okay if you're just using regular notebook paper instead. That's fine. Have a great day and see you tomorrow.